Howdy folks, and a happy new year to you all. As we head into 2024, I wanted to give you all a bit of an update on where the donHaize Plays channel is at, and to take a moment to reflect on the successes of 2023, and to thank you all for your time, views, likes, comments, shares, all that good stuff. It genuinely means the world to me. I am overwhelmed by the recent success of my Heroes of Might and Magic series, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for supporting these videos as we embark on this epic journey together. With that in mind, I thought it would be worth putting my thoughts together and to provide an update on this series, and to, I guess, set some expectations as we head into the new year. I think it is worth just starting by saying that this is and will remain a variety gaming channel, and won't be exclusive to Heroes of Might and Magic. With that being said, I am personally having an absolute blast playing through this game, and also replaying some of these older titles that I grew up with. And my plan very much remains to continue to play through Heroes 1 through to Heroes 7. I do need to be mindful, however, that Heroes burnout is a very real possibility, and if that happens, it probably won't be as enjoyable for myself or even you, the viewers. So if that does happen, obviously we may need to take a step back from the Heroes series, and then revisit it at a later date. I am just about to replay my favourite Heroes of Might and Magic title, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, including all of its expansions, and indeed the Heroes Chronicle series as well. So I think it bodes well that we will probably continue into Heroes 4 and beyond, but we'll just have to see how I'm feeling when we get to Heroes 4, and then go from there. For what it is worth, Heroes of Might and Magic will always have a special place in my heart, and I have no doubt that even once we complete Heroes 7 in the future, I will almost certainly be returning back to the Heroes of Might and Magic series in the future. In fact, I've already got a couple of ideas and suggestions as to what we might do and what that might look like. For example, F Heroes 2, which, as I understand it, is a mod stroke remake of Heroes of Might and Magic 2 with all sorts of, game tweaks and UX design changes, and perhaps most importantly, a complete AI behavioral overhaul. I guess you could call it a bit of a hard mode for Heroes of Might and Magic 2, as if the game needed it, but hey ho, it's an option of something we can do beyond Heroes 7. And then there's also Heroes of Might and Magic 3, The Succession Wars, which, as I understand it, is a remake of Heroes of Might and Magic 2 in the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 engine, which is really cool as a concept. So that's, again, another thing we could have a look at in the future. I do also want to visit the Might and Magic spin-off series in the future, which I think could be really, really fun. On a personal note, I've only actually ever played a little bit of 6, and to be fair, a fair amount of 7, 8, 9 and X, so that could be another really good series for me to cover in the future. And again, it's kind of Heroes adjacent. I guess moving away from Heroes for a moment, and there are a host of games beyond Heroes that I want to cover on my channel. For me, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 are really big games, and again, childhood games of mine, StarCraft in particular. And Frostpunk and Frostpunk 2, which I'll probably cover back to back near the launch of Frostpunk 2. They are like brutal post-apocalyptic games that I think are really good fun and very challenging. And beyond that, there's just hundreds of titles, even beyond RTS, which is kind of like where my channel kind of is currently playing towards. Hellblade 2, things like games like that. These are all games that I will definitely be covering in the future. But also, I'm more than happy to listen to your suggestions, any ideas that you guys have on games that you would like to see me cover in the future. Please do let me know in the comments section, or reach out to me on Facebook or Twitter. More than happy to take your suggestions and ideas on board. And hopefully you know, this short video gives you a little bit of insight into what the future of this channel might look like and what you can expect to see from this channel beyond Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a personal hope of mine that, you know, those of you who have followed me specifically on the Heroes journey do continue to follow this channel, even beyond Heroes of Might and Magic 7. And, you know, once again, thank you all for your time, support and effort in commenting and sharing my video. It really is very much appreciated. And just one final reminder from me as well. I am aiming to release videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays each week at around 6 PM GMT. Now, I do think it is worth noting that this is quite a heavy commitment on my part, and there will no doubt be times throughout the year when I'm unable to produce either this much content between my full-time job and other life commitments and time constraints outside of YouTube, but I will do my very best to make sure there's always at least 1 or 2 videos going out each week, so you've got something to enjoy. And if I can, you know, stick to 3 videos a week, then happy days. But yeah, I think that'll right about do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see maybe quarterly updates or something like that, let me know in the comments section. You know, more than happy to produce more, I guess, videos or update videos like this. It's really no problem at all if people find benefit in that type of thing. So yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I shall see you in the next video.